Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to make some hot cross buns. My partner's mum really wanted some hot cross buns with Easter coming up, and these are actually the ones that I made for her. The bread dough that I'm using for this was made together in the Lakeland Touchscreen bread maker, and I'll leave a link to the video for how to make the bread dough up with either a bread maker or just by hand as well, and I'll leave all the ingredients in the description box. So you would have seen that I've weighed out the raisins, and I did decide just to keep it to raisins for this, but you can add a variety of dried fruits, and some people like to add fruit peel as well, so you can be creative. But I've just added the raisins into the bread dough, and I'm just kneading the raisins into the bread dough, and the idea is that the raisins will be evenly mixed throughout the dough. You can take your time with this and just keep kneading until you're happy that the raisins are all throughout the dough. If you want your hot cross buns to all be the exact same size, you can weigh them, but we don't mind if they're different sizes there. So I've just used a sharp knife and divided the dough up into 8 portions. Next, then just roll all of your dough into the balls to form the shape for the hot cross buns. As the bread dough that I'm using has already proved several times, we only need to prove the hot cross buns once, which also saves a lot of time, as usually you'd need to prove them 3 times. So here I'm making the mixture that will form the cross, and it's plain flour mixed with some water. And you want the consistency to be similar to a thick paste. So I did find that I made mine a little bit too thin, but it took around 5 teaspoons of water. I don't have any piping bag, so I just used an old sandwich bag, and then I just placed the sandwich bag inside the jug just to make it easier. Then I just piped the cross shape across all of the hot cross buns. These took about 25 minutes in the oven. I wanted them to still be quite soft, but I could have left them in for a little bit longer there. This is one of the best parts about the hot cross bun, and that is the apricot jam topping. So for this I used 3 tablespoons of apricot jam, and I heated this up in a saucepan just until it bubbled slightly and it sort of went to a liquid consistency. I've used the back of a wooden spoon just to put the mixture on the top, and then I just used a metal spoon after this just to make sure it was all evenly spread. These came out really well. There is nothing better than a fresh hot cross bun. This was actually the only one that I got to eat myself, because the others were just snapped up by everybody else. Let me know if you make any hot cross buns at Easter, or if there's anything else that you like to make this time of year. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll have more videos out next week.